There's some fans there. Everybody say hi to the fans. All right. But freaking Chewbacca is packing some heat back here, man. Look at that dump truck, man. Look at that dunk. No. We're done. Minnie, my sweetheart. Right there. There she is.
Hold up. Hey. Oh, my be thinking we.
Oh, sorry. My bad. He waves.
Understand about park hopping, and what is that?
Sorry. I thought my mic was still muted. My bad. I'm washing out a dish. My bad.
That was great.
Thank you.
Suddenly, Jay doesn't have the biggest oopsie of a stream.
What y'all don't
That's gonna be
see.
me on the VelociCoaster.
What you don't see is I see these two in the back room rolling their eyes with every clip that I push.
Every single
So
one.
Pretty much.
then I think we should watch them all over again. That's what I think. Let's see. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another one of these things where we get together. I'm glad people saying never gets old. Love that clip. Yeah. Calissa says I can feel the eye roll. Yeah. It was pretty thick, but that's all right.
Hi, Calista.
Hey everyone. Ryan, I see TD's here. Hologram, Trey, my dude Trey, Patrick, Arch, Demi, Dragon says, hey, Joey, thank you. Butt Crack Media is here. Dan is
He's
here.
like saying that name.
It's pretty great.
Wait, is he here? Oh, Butt Crack Media.
Vertical
What is that on
Horizons.
your shirt? Lee, is that a snake or a dinosaur?
It's a snake. It's a
Oh,
rattlesnake.
okay. That makes sense. I'm like trying to figure out. Okay, sorry.
That's what's up.
Krista Joe. That's because we don't have an embarrassing clip of Jay in the intro. Where's the Lego Kitty ride all by yourself, Jay? Please put that in the intro.
I still have those videos.
Listen,
On my phone.
so
about
that comment, I've noticed something.
Hey,
when I do videos with Jay, there's some like questionable and some embarrassing footage that I know is in there. But then I send them to him and he has the final say and then they get uploaded. And then I notice all that stuff has been all edited out.
Yep. He just likes
my
to
goofy stuff and embarrassing stuff is all in there, but
yep. That's the only reason we're here, Lee, is to be laughed at.
If y'all start that bull crap, I'll just do this by myself. Thank you for the 99-cent butt crack media. So anyway, the whole point on that is when Lee makes a video, I want it to be more about Lee, not me. I want Tugs to be more about her. Everyone have their own identity. That's the only reason why.
Well, I'm just saying I'm keeping all of that footage. And one day I will release the Lee cut.
Yes. For a members only thing.
Yep.
Oh, I'm okay with that. It's not that embarrassing. It's just like it's me. It's like me holding the camera and like and it's just awkward, you know. So, but yeah, actually,
we're awkward to begin with.
The SeaWorld one, actually, I cut a lot of that. Even you, because of the music.
Yeah, they're killing us with that music that they pipe in. It is so loud.
And listen, all I'm saying. There's a clip of like us holding those pretzels And that we can't use that because that'll just be that's awful. Like the chocolate is just it just dripped everywhere, and like they didn't. I don't know.
Those
That's a really good
things.
way to get the animals sick. SeaWorld, well done.
I literally ate like a quarter, and I was full because
Those things were ginormous.
it was crazy.
Yeah, totally not like a pretzel.
Is Jeremy still alive?
Probably.
Yeah, that's cool. I was just wondering. Hey, Rulon, look at you. Can't
Oh,
stay.
wow.
So there's some money.
Thank you.
Rulon.
Rulon dropped a banger on Steph, his first super chat, I think, on Steph's stream the other day. That's pretty.
Wow.
That's pretty cool, Rulon.
That helps out the channel so much. You guys don't even know. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it.
For you, buddy. There it is.
I don't know what coaster that is, but I want to go.
So the reason why Tugs is in a bad mood is because me and Lee got to go on the VelociCoaster, and she missed it by a day.
Yeah, and now they have it open, wide open. It's been open for the last 2 days for testing. So it's on the map and everything. I missed it by literally a day. 2 days.
Did they just open the thing like it's done, or are they doing it in increments? Because I thought I heard on social media somebody was posting that the workers are coming out, they're opening the gates, and then they after a few hours they stop or whatever.
It's like
so
technical.
It's not full open. It's all. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Technical rehearsal.
Tech rehearsals. Okay. All right. So it's not full blown open.
No, not officially, but it is like if you're at the parks, check your app because.
Yeah, I think what they're doing is opening it like a certain block, like from 10 to 1, and then they shut it down. Or something. Like they were doing that with the Hagrids.
Thank you, John.
So, oh, stop. Come on now. She knows I'm just kidding. She was upset in the chat. She was like, I freaking can't believe it. I'm missing it by a day. So that's all I'm saying.
I had a good weekend at the parks anyway. So
I wasn't even scheduled to go on the ride. I couldn't get it, but we were able to.
I know, right, Elaine? I know.
Lee was able to make it happen. I was just gonna honestly, what the plan was, I was gonna go there, drop him off, and then go to the Harry Potter side where you could see the ride and try to record him when he goes through to kind of add to it. Yeah. So that's Jay. I was thinking about moving. Oh man, Jupiter is beautiful. It's beautiful. Wow, look at that.
I know, right?
We ruined your day.
I don't want to be guilty by association. I did not. I had no part in that.
It's fine. I had an excellent weekend anyway.
I didn't ruin her day. You used that Gina card. Yeah, it was just a joke because everyone was telling me in the chat to do that. Don't worry. Thank you. Yeah.
Tugs and I have a video.
Not easy getting that full look with all that weight.
I can't wait to see that.
What are you talking about?
Huh? Full look of all that weight. What are you talking about?
Obviously, he's talking about me, but
fat joke.
I don't think so.
It's a fat joke. That's okay.
I don't think so.
Thanks.
You're talking about my hair.
Oh, the hair. All right. I apologize.
I started using a new shampoo and it's a lot thicker now. It's soft and anyway.
Jay takes everything so personal.
He does, yeah.
It's about me, right?
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you.
Tugs is not Jay's mother. Understood. Oh.
How do you know? He might be.
What the heck?
I'm saying.
What is this? What are we doing?
You
here?
identify as Jay's mother?
Thanks.
No, I got to take a friend of mine this weekend to Universal for his first time ever, and we rode everything.
That's awesome.
We got on Hagrid's almost twice. We got on Hagrid's, Gringotts. We rode Mummy. We rode Spider-Man. We rode what else did we ride? Right, like but all the big important ones. I just wanted him to go on Hagrid's.
There is nothing. The best feeling about going to a park. There's nothing like taking a first timer. and seeing their reaction
Yes.
and noticing all that
Yeah.
excitement and being a part of that and like showing them the ropes, there
Yeah.
is nothing better than that. It's one of the best park experiences ever.
Thank you, Tim. Yeah, it was awesome. And he's a big Harry Potter fan. So to see Diagon Alley, he was like, his eyes were this big. It was awesome. I just wish we could have caught the dragon, but oh well, she was being a cranky pants.
Were you able to get on Hagrid's?
Yeah. Yep.
Like did you have to like go in early or?
No, well, we went for breakfast at Leaky Cauldron. We got there a little after 9 a.m. and I just kept refreshing on the app and we were on Hagrid's by 10:30. Like I had the
so it was early.
10:30 to 11. Yeah. But it was full. It was full. And we just kept refreshing and I kept checking and I got the 10:30 to 11 window or whatever it was. So it was perfect. It was perfect.
So they're still doing virtual queue?
Yeah, on busy days. Yeah. So because when I was there on
What?
Thursday by myself on Thursday, they weren't. It was standby line. So it just depends on the capacity and the crowd. So Fridays and Saturdays are doing virtuals.
The big report was that people are getting aggravated with that virtual queue because what they did over spring break was they let you sign up on the virtual queue days ahead of time. And so it was booked. So when Anna and Cecil were here, I kept saying, we got to do this ride. We got up so early to get the virtual queue. We all set our alarms. Anna was on point. She texted everyone, let's go. We still couldn't get it. We finally went to the guy working there. This is what they said. For whatever reason, they said, yeah, during these busy times, we let people, take that virtual queue a couple days early. Well, I'm like, that doesn't make sense because what if they don't even come?
Yeah.
That's that. So that was an aggravated issue that maybe they'll figure it out.
That's weird because I was checking it Thursday morning super early. From my hotel, which was near SeaWorld. So I don't know if I was too far away or what, but it wouldn't even let me get in there. So
until you got into the park,
mm-hmm.
At a hotel. We were at a Universal hotel. Maybe that. Yeah.
Maybe
because that's what they told us. The first day we went there, we told them we were staying at Summer Breeze, and then they were like, "Yeah, no problem. Do this," and we just couldn't get it for 3 days. We tried.
Well, and then on Saturday they reached capacity at some point, like off and on, and I just kept refreshing, and it popped up finally, and it.
Well, that's nice.
So I don't know what they're doing.
Pros and cons with that virtual queue. I like it because it cuts your wait times down. You can just come back at your scheduled time. But I don't like it because if you don't get in, you're not getting on that ride.
Well, and here's the thing, though, Saturday, we almost rode it twice because Saturday afternoon around 5:30, the virtual queue stopped. 5:30. And we both happened to be on the app and he was like, hey, it's open. It's only a 41-minute wait. Let's go. And we got there and got in line and then the ride broke. But so later on in the afternoon, as people are leaving for dinner and all that stuff, 4 or 5 o'clock, the capacity lessened enough for them to just open it and standby line. So I don't know. That was my experience. This just a few days ago. So a week ago. So I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing that they're doing every week, if they're just gauging it.
Paul says just went to Busch Gardens last week. Forgot how fun that place was. Man, I gotta get there, man. We got passes.
Yeah, we gotta get over there, bro.
I got passes. Just gotta get over there and do it. Thank you for the $5, Paul. I always like that one. Jane Theory with a $5 super sticker. Thank you. How are you, Jane?
What is that sticker? A karate cat?
No, it's a corgi.
Karate corgi?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, I just got word. Nate, our friend Nate, paging Mr. Morrow, sent me a message saying, hey, Jay, Hershey's Park is ready for you to visit. So if you want to get there, he just went there this week. He has family there, and he was telling me that. So I'm like, that sounds like a fun little road trip for me to go up to Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I am planning on going to New York in September. So maybe on the way back, I will hit Hershey Park coming home.
I like Hershey. It's not overly big, but
You all right there, Tugs?
My camera's fuzzy.
she's flashing.
I think it's just the light. It
I'm
doesn't
trying to
look
get-
blurry.
It's not too bad. Okay.
Stop flashing the viewers.
Mags with a $2 super sticker. Oh, it's English.
Wow.
$2 super sticker. Thank you. Let's see. And then I want to get into this VelociCoaster real quick. And then we're gonna get into the new guidelines, which looks like we're getting back to some normalcy. Sort of.
Oh, on a Monday,
I'll be
you're
heading.
gonna have the best day. Sorry.
Any info strategies before I get there?
On a Monday?
It's gonna be busy.
Well, if
Yeah.
you're trying to get on the VelociCoaster, you gotta hang around that area. If they open it up for a block of time for what did you call it, Tugsy? A tech rehearsal?
Tech rehearsal.
Yeah. So you gotta hang around Islands of Adventure, right?
Yeah. So go on that side. I would start on that side anyway because you're gonna want to go on Hagrid. So the earlier you are there, the better. Check the app in case it's doing a virtual queue. That's really gross.
Sorry.
Boy, we're nothing but boys here. Sorry.
Just being juvenile.
Anyway, I forgot where I was going with that. My suggestion, if you have the money, don't I don't like people charging stuff on their credit cards. That's just me personally. Stay out of debt. But if you have the money to get the Fast Pass, Express Pass, it's so worth it. It is so worth it. Especially at Universal. Because like Universal's so weird. It seems to me like there's this giant mob of people. And if you're kind of with the mob of people, like you'll see like Transformers is now an hour and a half wait. And they just all kind of move together. It's really peculiar because if you like leave that and go somewhere else, you'll see other rides that are like no wait time. But then if you go back, it seems like the mob of people like have come in and like their wait time is really bizarre. So like people usually go in and they have a plan. They're like, hit this. Then the Harry Potter stuff is always
packed.
Always packed. So
but the Harry Potter stuff thins out towards the end of the day.
And that's the most beautiful, I think, when the
because
sun
what happens,
goes
it's just like Disney. So what happens is when, if you know Disney well enough and you know what rides you want to go, you're going to hit the big rides first because you know that those lines are going to be crazy because everybody else is thinking like you. But if you chill and go to the not so popular ones, not first, and you wait until the end of the day as people are leaving, kids get cranky, they've got bedtime, people are leaving to come home from because they got homework, whatever it is, then everything starts to sort of balance out and you can get on more rides. That's why we were able to get in line for Hagrid's that second time that day, was because everybody by 5 o'clock was like, it's hot, we're tired, we're hungry, we're leaving. And they go to dinner or they take the kids home or whatever. And so the capacity starts to level out. And that's with Universal, that's with Disney, that's minus a holiday weekend. That's usually how it goes.
So question.
Okay.
Just because I'm honestly not familiar with it, but what kind of express passes does Universal offer? I know for the annual pass, like they turn it on at like 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, whatever.
And
then or didn't they back it up for?
They changed it. They changed it back.
And so your pass itself becomes an express pass for one ride.
So let me tell you how I found it. Yeah, good question. So
the other one is you buy it and it's for the day.
They offer one, and it's one ride, one day. So you can't use it multiple times
on the same
over and over on the same ride.
You can ride
now during spring break. They only sell a limited number of fast passes. I don't know how the summer is probably going to be the same thing, bro. When Anna and Cecil Cecil was looking to buy a fast pass, and we went to the register to buy it, and they were selling them because they're that popular for $325.
Yep.
Wow.
So what he did instead of that, he just went and bought an annual pass since he visits Florida quite frequently.
Yeah.
And just used that annual pass. And it was actually cheaper So he was just like, I was shocked because normally like regular times they were like $50, $70
It
at
depends
top.
on
Like,
the capacity. When I bought mine last year, before I got my annual pass upgraded, it was $80.
well, yeah, I know. Everything has changed, hasn't it?
That's
so,
crazy.
Zalf
It
is
depends.
Blue our savior. I have no idea what you're talking about.
The
but
Raptor.
The Raptor, Blue.
Blue is
Oh
the
my
name of the
gosh.
Raptor.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Sorry, I totally
That's Hot Toys.
Jurassic
playing?
Parked out on that one. Thank you for the $5. And let's go into Velociraptor real quick, and then we'll answer some. Me and Lee have been to Hershey's Park a few times before, so they do have a chocolate, but I haven't been in a while, so it could possibly all be different by the time I get there. So, yeah, okay, forgive me. I ain't perfect. Okay? Okay. Thank you.
Valente says Universal Hollywood has 2 different express passes.
Yeah, I don't.
One express
know
pass
anything
per
about
ride
that.
per day, or an unlimited express pass for all rides. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if Orlando's got the same.
What's going to be cool is Jedi Bunny has a secret. If y'all know who Kelly is.
That you're just going to blab all over the place.
And she is she's going to take me through Universal Hollywood when it opens to the general. So, so it'll be the
right down the street. It's cool. It's fine.
Because that's just how it is. And the so we're trying to work that. I don't even know what's going to open with the general. Some people say June. Maybe when the governor gets kicked out.
It's open to the general public now. You have to be vaccinated.
It's kind of sketchy on that stuff. So here it is here. So here's our video if you haven't seen it. So basically, the line, I don't know how they're going to do the line queue. This is going to be interesting when they open this up to the general public. So this is the VelociCoaster, which I will give Tugs credit because actually she had the name out before I even heard it. I heard it first from her, and I was like, "That's a weird name." So I had to give I give credit where credit's due.
Thank you.
There it is. And then, so this is the first part of the line. You walk in, and right in the front, I don't know why I didn't record this, is the tester seat. I should have recorded myself in the tester seat. I wish the article was ready. I would pull that up because it has pictures, but it's not. And I fit in the seat. I'm a big dude, and I'll tell you this much. Getting on the Hulk is a little stretch for me.
Do you want me to send you a picture real quick?
It's really tight. The Hulk ride, this, no problem at all. Like I sat down. It's a weird bar that goes over your head with a big thing, and it just kind of goes on your legs. So I fit on it just fine. I had a lot of space. So that was cool. And then after the tester seat, they take you in here where we're at now, and you just kind of walk through. And so, yeah, that's me talking about the tester seat with my Thing 1 hat. And there, some guy behind me was kind of creepy. Look at him. There he is right there. He was making sure we weren't doing anything weird. So, oh, you sent the image, man. I'll have to pull it up in a minute. It's like I can't pull up more than. Thanks for sending it. So you can see the ride behind us. Now this here is the entrance right here. You can see behind me. Yeah. It's on a bridge.
That's one thing I did not like.
Yeah.
So you walk in and it's wide open, and you got to hang a hard right. You're outside, and it's all open. The thing is, it's like a clear shot of what is it? Hogwarts, the castle?
No,
There's
that's
a better.
Hogs. What is it?
That's
Hogsmeade.
the town.
That's the town.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. My Harry Potter isn't like. But it looks like if you can walk to it from that walkway.
Yeah, you just hop the fence.
Can you put that picture in the group chat when you get a chance? Because I can't pull it up, man. Anyway, so yeah, so then the bridge though, they had the back part of it closed, and they only let special YouTubers there for recording. Not us. So then once you get inside, which I appreciate that everything is covered, so you're not standing in the freaking sun. That's nice. And once you get inside, that's the first thing you see is the three raptors. And they have like John Williams music, but it's not, it's like a new soundtrack. So
It's so pretty.
yeah, special YouTubers. It wasn't us. That's okay.
Not yet.
And so when we walked up there, I was like, I'm going to take a picture. We're going to take our masks off and take pictures. No one's going to say anything because like I can't stand. I don't like the mask. I'm like over it. So then once that's done, now they had a video playing. So while you're standing, while this part, you'll probably be, come on, Jay. This part, you'll probably be waiting for a good minute. And they also have different ways to go in. So I'm assuming one way is a fast pass, one way is single rider, and one way is whatever, like regular. So because they have the three ways here. But for us, it was just, they just had one. They had the fast pass lane and the other lane open, but they were just sending people through both.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was terrible because we held up the line. Me and Lee held up the line pretty good, taking photos. And this one dude was like breathing down our neck, man. Like I had to. I started walking slow because I'm like, dude, back the freak up. Like I'm gonna take photos. And he was kind of like irritated that we stopped. So then you get inside here, as you can see. Here are the different lines. This is one line. These are the three different lines here. I'm assuming one of them is fast pass, one of them single rider, and one of them is regular. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So there was a lady there just sending people through both because the two lines actually do the same thing. So this line and the line that we were in, they do the same thing. So which I think is kind of cool for the fast pass to have, if that's what that is, so you could see the same thing because we go on a lot of rides through the fast pass and you miss out on like stuff to see. I guess if you care about that, but whatever. You know,
the first time you ever go on a ride, I always recommend going through the whole queue first so that you can see it.
Yeah, because like actually the Harry Potter has some cool videos and stuff. He's like, this is cool. Like I would hate to miss this.
Yeah.
Because this was pretty awesome.
They look so real. They're beautiful.
It is when he shakes. Yeah, like the whole thing shakes and it makes a loud noise. The video doesn't do justice whatsoever.
Nope, we got a missing one.
Well, the other one is the same. So this one's the same. There's one there and there's a missing one there.
Yeah.
So then we go through, and this is where everything gets weird. So right here, big boy here stops us, and he was like, "You can't take anything on the ride. Nothing. Nothing. Nope. Nothing of metal. Nothing.
Right.
Nothing."
The only thing they want you to have is your ticket, your annual pass, or your card. That's the only thing.
You need your annual pass. Now, this is where the problems began. Because this guy told us to take everything and put it in the locker. So I even put my annual pass in there. I put everything in the locker.
No. And the locker open.
Okay, I get that now, but I'm telling you, that's what happened when I was there. He said everything out of your pockets, and I said everything. He's like, yeah, everything. Okay, I threw everything, hat, glasses, everything. Then
I did the opposite.
Right.
So I wasn't paying attention. I was just taken in by the line queue and all the special effects and all that stuff. So I had my wallet in my pocket, my
I'll tell you,
keys, all that stuff. And yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So then I told the guy, I was like, there's another little guy. They didn't want us to record here. So there's a little guy, there was a younger guy over here on the other side, and he was telling us, oh no, you need this. So I get my pass back. And then we go and they have metal detectors. So they scan like serious airport secure. I'm not even kidding. Like airport security. You walk through, they scan you, everything like out of your pocket. Like it's crazy. So then we go through, and Lee left his car keys in his pocket, and they were like, "Nah, you got to go all the way back and put it in the locker." So he goes off. So now I'm off to the side of the line while I'm seeing people go through. He goes all the way, puts his keys in, and now I'm like, okay. But then next to us are other YouTubers with their cameras and phones and everything. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. So this is where the video just suddenly stops. You'll see. There's the little guy right there on the left who was very helpful. I will say this. So what happens is you put your stuff in this locker on this side, and when you get off the ride, you're on the opposite side of the locker to get your stuff.
Yeah.
And it's a little confusing. It's a little like, it's going to be, I can't imagine 100 million people there. It's going to be crazy. Like this part right here is going to slow. It's going to slow everything down because they're only allowing like 2 or 3 people, this and that, all that stuff. So
until people get used to locking everything up, I think that's the only thing that's going to slow it down.
The only ones that I get used to are like people like us, you know, like Tugs knows what to do. I know what to do. But when you get like Joe Nobody, that's like,
but they were telling us there was an announcement being piped in, lock everything up. All the team members were there, were like, put everything in the locker, don't take anything with you. So they try to get word out, but some of us weren't paying attention.
Are the lockers locked? Yeah, and you have to use your ticket to open and close them.
That goes for all of the rides at Universal, by the way. So, well, the ones that have lockers, Mummy, Men in Black, Hagrid's, all of them. You keep your ticket and or annual pass because the barcode on the back is what opens and closes that locker. So
but like Jay locked his ticket up, so we couldn't open it back up. So the
guy just pulled out and he just went and he opened it up. So.
And it was open.
I will explain why I think they did this. I'll tell you. So this is where this guy here was like, shut the video off. So I was like, okay, no problem. So then there was nothing to record. Once you finish the metal detectors, you walk up these steps, or if you can't walk, there's a elevator there, but you walk up these steps where you're met, which is really cool, by Chris Pratt. So Chris Pratt has a video, and he's dressed in his Jurassic World gear. And the lady, what's her name? From the movie is in it too.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Well, what was her character's name?
I don't remember.
You know, she was wearing like the white she was wearing the same outfit. It was actually really cool to see them in there. And they talk about, and she's like, oh, we've got a new attraction here at Jurassic World. And Chris Pratt is like, Claire. Yeah. He's like, Claire, this is a terrible idea. Like he's doing his thing. He's like, this is a terrible idea. I don't know who approved this. And the video that you see is it's ginormous. It's on a super huge screen, so you can't miss it. It's huge. It's like the entire wall, which I thought was really, really cool. Like that was really, really cool. So Chris Pratt goes through Chris Pratt goes through the safety measures and all that stuff. So then you get up into the line and you get on the ride. So I'm going to stop this and see if I can find a better, because obviously it isn't ours, but,
Alex, I'm trying. Okay. We're going to ride the Mummy together. It's going to be great.
So once you get on the ride, we went, and God, I can't believe they gave this. I'm like ticked off. Sorry. This is what privileged YouTubers get to record. It makes me angry. So we'll just use this one since ours sucked. All right. So there's the beginning right there. There's the tester seat right here. And then there's the opening. I can't believe I don't want to use other, but it is what it is. So here we go. Here's the ride. How they got to record in the front row. We didn't get allowed that opportunity. So you sit there and the thing comes down like that. Me and Lee sat in the very back. And this guy's got 3,000. This freaking guy has 3,000 subscribers, and they gave him a front row ticket with his GoPro to record the ride. And look how many views, 386,000. Anyway, so I'm done.
Maybe we should start reaching out to their PR people.
So then, no, they according to Nate, according to somebody, not Nate, they reached out to them.
Oh. See, this is cool. So it comes over your shoulders, which is all great and stuff, but it's not a shoulder. For those of you who don't know, it's not a shoulder straps. It's a lap bar. So yeah, it comes down this way, but it's a lap bar.
Correct. It is not a shoulder harness.
I'm little. I'm going to go flying. I can feel it. But a part of the reason they make you lock stuff up too is because you're going over the water. You're getting launched. You got a lot of corkscrews. You got a lot of loops. Like
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So right up here, they stop you and Chris Pratt meets you again. And I don't know if he's going to show it, but on the left and right, the Raptors escape. So you see the Raptors on the left and right of you. I don't know if he'll
Jane, it's a lap bar. Lap bar.
And then it takes off like 100 miles an hour. So off we go.
70.
And so then this right here, the inverted loop over was ridiculous. Like this is where I felt like I was going to fall out of my seat. So,
oh God! And you guys know how big he is. I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
The inverted loop over. That was like concerning, but nothing could prepared us for what's coming. This was, and I'm going to pause it because it's coming up. This is where I accidentally hit Lee in the face with my hand because I got flung. So it kind of slows down. This is it, like launches you off again.
Launches you again, yeah.
And then another type of loop.
That's
that
the top
right
hat.
There freaked me out.
The top hat? That's the top hat.
No, that's not the one. That ain't the one for me.
There's the water.
Yeah, this is what got me right here. Is when they take you. Let's see. It's right here near the end. Here. Yeah, this right here.
Barrel roll.
Yeah. When you're upside down over the water, my hands kind of flung out and I hit Lee in the face.
Yeah.
This is why this right here is why they don't want nothing in your pockets. Because if it falls in the water, you ain't getting it back. Like I normally wear sunglasses on rides. This one is like, that's a no-no.
Yeah.
So like this right here, you go upside down and remember, you got nothing on your shoulders. So there is a lot of movement. I'm not even kidding. There's a lot of movement up top. Like when you're in the shoulders, you're kind of like secure. There's a lot of movement like back and forth, like, cause it's only holding you like, it's like you got like a thick seatbelt on. That's basically, was this during the week of your life? Yeah, it was.
That peak though, what did you call it, Tugsy? The
top hat.
The top hat.
The big arch.
Jeremy.
The big arch.
Oh, boss is here. Hey, Jeremy. That peak. I mean, when you're launched like right before this, so you're going at that peak at a very high velocity, and then when it comes down, you are not sitting in your seat for that moment. I mean, it's very similar to the Mako ride at SeaWorld. I mean, that's just constantly throwing you around. But yeah. When we hit that inverted, that staying inverted over the water, oh my gosh.
Yeah, ridiculous. So I was watching everybody, and I'm a member of the annual pass holder group on Facebook, and people were coming out with their experiences because little people like me, they were like, you're gonna hold on. And they flat out were like, look, we raise our hands out. There was a girl in there that she's a huge coaster enthusiast, and she's smaller than I am, like she's real light. She was like, I flew up out of my seat a couple times. She goes, I the whole time was latched on his lap bar for dear life because you do. And everybody from all sizes, my size to Jay's size and bigger, were like, you are flying out of these seats. Like, it's great. Like, that was everybody's review, was like, just so you know, you're gonna get tossed around. Like, it's not smooth, it's violent. You're running from raptors. Just be prepared.
Raptors make an appearance too.
Huh?
That inverted loop thing is something I've never experienced before. That was crazy. This stuff right here was cool. I mean, it's this and that, but it just kind of sets you up for yeah, there's a raptor there. See, he holds his hand up on the sissy part. This dude had his hands up on the sissy part, might I add you. I had my hands up the whole time because I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to ride this again because I'm not going to wait 3 hours to get on it.
Your poor brother in the face.
And then, like, this was the high part here.
That's
like
the
this
top hat.
Oh, yeah, man.
Look at that view. Oh, I'm so excited.
You're hitting that. I mean, you are hitting that fast.
Yeah. So it's got the 2 launches and they go to 70 miles an hour when you get launched. So
do they both go at the same speed? Because to me, the second launch felt faster than the first.
Well, I mean, I think it's because you already have momentum going anyway, whereas the first one is coming from a dead stop. Whereas the second launch, you're already got a little bit of momentum. But yeah, it's 2. That's what their statistics on their t-shirt site.
There's the Hulk.
2 launches at 70 miles an hour each. So
statistics on their t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's great. But yeah, that's we kind of got off the ride and I was like, I don't know. This year was like, I felt like I was going in the water.
I'm so excited.
So I was like,
this is how I die. I'm okay with
crazy. That's crazy. I'm still pissed that they gave this guy freaking front row seat.
What part of the ride they take your picture? I hope at one of the launches. That'd be cool.
I don't know because
right when you come out of the first
launch,
that would be my guess.
The photos are pretty cool because the frame, I've seen people get their photos. The frame is the raptors are like coming at you. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the
T-shirts are the best place to get statistics. Look, they just took the statistics of the ride and they put it on a shirt. It's there. It's Universal's information. It's not like I'm making this up. It's from their articles and they put it on. It's actually a really cool shirt because it says, "What could possibly go wrong?"
The Raptors make an appearance on the ride, and that's, to me, I thought that was a nice touch. You're flying down the track, and then there's a raptor, one on the right side, one on the left side at a different time.
They're chasing you, right? So cool.
Apparently, I mean, they look like they're coming at you, but apparently that's homage to the dueling dragons.
Yes. Yeah, the 2 statues coming at each other. Yeah. Yep.
So that's pretty cool.
So Tim the Tracker got special privilege to see the
Mr.
the extra stuff that we didn't get to see because obviously that's how it is.
I love Mr. DNA.
So then this is part of the line that we didn't have to walk through because it wasn't as busy, but right here you'll see velociraptors.
You can see the coaster come through here, I think. Too, right?
I possible.
Let's see if he continues to film.
No, I think you see. Is it the coaster or the raptor?
I think it's the raptors that run through.
I don't remember.
Oh no, it is the coaster. Yeah, okay.
And
the raptors are chasing them.
So cool.
So we didn't get in that. The line when we went, the line was so short. They cut all this part out we didn't record. There's the scientist.
I love that the cast came back for this. I remember Chris talking about when he was filming it. He didn't say what it was, but he was like, "Shh, super secret," and everybody was like,
"Dude, we didn't get to see any of this."
No.
But we actually, I mean, it is what it is. We rode the ride.
Where the coaster goes by and the raptors chase it, we did. I tried to get some footage of that. We walked by, but that's when the guy behind us was like kind of pushing us along, and there wasn't a lot of people in the line during our time slot. We kept moving right along.
This is the child swap area. If you have children.
Forbidden Ruin. I'm 5'2".
So there's been some questions in the chat, Jay. I wanted your opinion on this. Like, is the coaster smooth? Would you consider it a smooth coaster? I would say yes, except you don't have a shoulder harness on. So there's nothing keeping your upper body still. And and in the seat. So you are being tossed, around a little bit as it does the banks, but all in all, and the rolls. But all in all, I think it is a smooth coaster. What do you think? Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely one of the smoothest ones I think we've ever done.
You're just not.
It's not jerky at all. The only jerky part is that there's nothing holding you like at top.
Right.
So if you hold on to the seat, you'll be fine. So
keep your head back.
Being damaged.
Like you can, like they have hand, like you can hold on to the seat, and you'll be all right. So
yeah, don't punch people that are riding.
Don't hit the person next to you in the face. That's not fun.
Thick thighs will save your life.
But yeah.
Well, yeah, it is kind of like Green Lantern, Christopher. You're right. And they're saying it's smooth and all, but Jay did punch poor Lee in the face.
It wasn't a punch. It was more like when it twisted. I had my hands up anyway because I wasn't gonna hold on, and so that was like my own fault. I wasn't expecting that, but.
Oh yeah, I would just be careful, John, and try and hold yourself as steady as you can. To not.
There are grips on the
there's a little
lap
handle
bar
thing
that you can hang on to for some stability, but it's intense. The speed of the coasters is legit, and that will throw your upper body around a little bit.
So the good news. All right. So any more questions on that? Yeah, I did. I did. I figured. I honestly think in my mind I won't be on that ride again for months. So I was like, let me just go all out the first time. That way I don't look back and go, oh, that would have been cool to try. So that was my mindset for the whole thing. So that's where it was. Because it's not supposed to open till June, and then it's over the summer. If spring break is any indication, the summer is going to be a madhouse. It's going to be a freaking madhouse. So it's going to be super packed. And now
I have a feeling they'll go virtual queue, to be honest with you.
Our governor in Florida is just, he's like, let it ride, baby. Everybody come to Florida for the summer. Everything's wide open, man. Everything is wide open. Come on. Come on. You don't need no passport. You don't need none of that. Come on. Come to Florida. So, and he's pushing that. So that's where we are. So speaking of that too, it looks like I'll do a transition unless you have anything else you want to say. It looks like also at the end of the month or maybe early June that a lot of the pandemic restrictions that they had on are starting to be lifted. So the rumors is that it hasn't been official yet, but it looks like it's going to be like you don't need your mask on outside kind of thing. And also the temperature check is going away.
That's already done. They started not doing that yesterday or the day before. So
the temperature check is going away, and then but I think Disney still has a temperature check.
Nope.
And
they start next week though, I think. Universal immediately.
Why did you say no when they're still doing it?
No, they are ending theirs. I have to look at the date again, but I think it's Monday. And then Universal stopped.
I'll find out because I'll be there for sure. There's a lot of stuff floating around. Taking the mask off while you're outside is a big one. So I think they're waiting on something to pass. Like I think the governor put it into like it's got to pass, and then that'll be that. Basically, right now Florida is like just respect the establishment. So like if the establishment is ask you to wear masks and wear masks. If they don't, then don't. Just don't complain about it. Just respect the establishment. So if you don't feel safe, then just don't go. So that's that. And so a lot of those restrictions are a lot of those restrictions are being lifted. I do hope they keep the social distancing. But there was no social distancing in the VelociCoaster ride. I didn't see any things on the ground. at all. Like they didn't have any stickers or anything like that. Like
They
normal
did.
rides.
They
They
did.
did?
I
I
remember
didn't
seeing
notice.
it. They're
Maybe I was
like
just too
really
excited.
small. They're really small, but they do.
So, and then we'll go from there. So
That's going to be interesting.
when did you in their temp checks? Because I was just there and they did my temperature.
I think Tuesday.
When were we there? We were there Monday. They took our temperature on Monday when we went to ride the VelociCoaster.
At
That's
Universal?
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they just recently. No, I think it was after that I saw that they're gonna.
They got rid of it.
They pulled the
They
plug.
started on the 6th.
So then we'll
Yeah.
I hope
Wednesday.
they make social distancing permanent. I think I like that one.
Social distancing down to 3 feet now.
Not
no
masks,
more.
Christopher. I was wrong. I meant to type temp checks. Nobody is getting rid of all their masks.
So then, but you can take your mask off for photos and stuff like that. So it's very
Universal
lax.
stopped with their temp checks on the 6th. Disney World stopped their temp checks for cast members on the 8th, which is today. And then for guests, it'll be the 16th.
Will be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see the reaction of people. I know there's the feeling is all over the place. In all honesty, with people I've talked to, the masks have become somewhat of a normalcy to them, where they feel like I'm okay wearing it. I want to keep it or whatever. Some people absolutely not. I can't wait to get rid of this thing. But.
And I just wonder what they're going to do with the employees too. So that'll be that. It's be different. Each theme park's going to be different. So we'll just see. Even though like the governor of Florida put stuff in place, it's almost like he's like it's an option. So then they'll do it if they feel like they want to do it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. I do think I think Disney's always been strict. Legoland is like, I don't care. They've been like that since day one. Legoland's just like, let's go have fun, man. Like, just don't be coughing on people. Like, just don't be all up in their business. All right, just go have fun. So like,
that was fun opening day, going in there without any mask.
That was basically they've been like that since day one over at Legoland. They just kind of like, just don't make a stink about it, okay? Just go. So it's one of them weirdo whispers. Hey, you don't have to put that thing on. Just so it's one of those.
And remember, this is for Florida only because California is going to have their own set of rules. So don't make sure if you decide that you're going to go to California or you get lucky enough to get in over there, just they have different rules.
Yeah, I think we've been saying that. That's governor.
Just a reminder.
So I don't even want to talk about California. They're their own worst enemy right now.
It's true.
So
if you are headed to Cali, just be aware that you're not going to be able to get into the parks. So unless you're vaccinated, if that passes, that's a rumor. I haven't said that yet, but just be aware.
Look at Mikey. What's up? I've been to Disney World 2 times in the span of 10 years, and the second time wasn't as good as the first time. I would like to go to Universal Studios Orlando. For a beginner, what attractions should I go as a first timer? All of them.
Yeah.
I think you would like all of them. I think for a first timer, I would probably start at Universal Studios and you can knock that park out and then head on over to Islands of Adventure. And then you can do that one as well. But that's what I would do, bud. You have Transformers. You have the Mummy ride. Men in Black. E.T.
Escape from Gringotts. The Harry Potter stuff is phenomenal if you like Harry Potter.
Yeah, so it's definitely Disney can get very complicated because it's 4 parks and a shopping center, I guess, if you count the Springs.
Yeah.
So you just got to figure out, Universal's kind of all compact there together, so it's all set. But thank you for the $20, Mikey.
Yes, thank you.
I think you would like it. I think you would like it, whatever you want to do.
So, okay. So we've been to Disney World 2 times, 10 years, the second time. Good as the first time. I'd like to go to Universal. Okay, so beginner. So Universal, you have Universal Studios is one park. sometimes when people say I'm going to Universal, I only think of that park, but then there's a connected park, their second park, Islands of Adventure. Walking distance. Sometimes you can take the Hogwarts Express to get over to the other park. There's two parks right next to each other. They're both really good. They each have their own like flagship rides. VelociCoaster now and Hagrid's, both over at Islands. Still a lot of stuff to do at Universal. You can't go wrong in either one of those places, or both. But I would always say to do both if you can.
Hi, Biggles.
Biggles with a $2 super chat. Thank you. Yeah. What's that you're answering about a rumor?
John.
That is the best. That's one of the best things to do there.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I took my friend on that too. That was awesome.
the problem is, yeah, John, I hear you. You know the problem is with all these everything is just so rumored. They say this, they say that, and then you go there and it's like, well, then they like kick in restrictions if it's super busy, and then they'll take them down if it's not. It's just like everything is weird. I do hope to see the Jurassic World store is going to open over at.
Oh, wait, no, it's not a rumor anymore. Hold on. Keep going.
No, I'm saying they're opening up a tribute store. So, you know. Yeah. I hear you, Larry. We all know that, but it is what it is. What kind
Okay, I'm wrong. It's not a rumor. Universal Hollywood is open. You must either be a California resident or an out-of-state visitor who is fully vaccinated.
Oh, so you need a
vaccine shot. And photo ID will be required for park entry by out-of-state visitors. Unfortunately, at this time, we can only welcome out-of-state visitors age 16 and over, as children are not eligible for vaccines. So there you go. I'm on their website. Done. So yes, if I wanted to go, I'd have to get vaccinated. There it is. Universal Hollywood.
Done. Not Disneyland.
I'm not even looking at their website. Their website's a hot mess. Don't even.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. I can't imagine.
Any vaccine?
Huh?
Any vaccine? Or
no,
one
COVID vaccine. You have to have proof.
I know, like Pfizer, Moderna.
Oh yeah, anyone. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, look at everyone. All the California people are like, poor guys.
If you have a family, you got to leave the kiddos at home if they're under 16. They're not allowed in the park.
Wow.
If you're out of state. If you're in state, you can. If you're out of state, you have to be vaccinated. And if you are, kids under 16,
it's a start, but that start kind of sucks.
Yeah, Disneyland is only California residents right now. So
what about like Knott's Berry Farm? Like, how does that work? I hear everyone. I see you guys putting all those stats. Listen, you're preaching to the choir here. It's all good. Like I feel your frustration. Look, Sunday, I'm gonna be at Galaxy's Edge, and I'm very upset with Disney right now. But my friend sent me a message saying that they might do a surprise fireworks show there on Sunday that they're not announcing. So I'm gonna go there and see if it's true. So, but Disney's hasn't been, it is what it is, man. That's what we do here on this. We cover stuff like that here. So
Knott's doesn't specify. They're just opening to the general public on May 21st. Right now, they're only open to season pass holders.
Okay, so I went to the San Diego Zoo in California with Ryan and Anna, and everything was wide open there. Everything was open. I mean, you saw Ryan. He literally had a drink in his hand, and as long as you had a drink in your hand, you could take the mask down. So he just made sure he constantly had a drink in his hand. So that's it's just weird how like these different rules for different places do their thing. I guess I don't know. So we'll see what happens. I heard getting into Disneyland though has been pretty crazy.
The new tiers they announced, they don't make any sense at all whatsoever. They're not allowing out-of-state people, so it's only in-state people, which of course you have to make a reservation. So they're only selling a limited amount of tickets. There's no annual passes anymore. It's a mess.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. SeaWorld is the same as Universal Hollywood. Out of state must be vaccinated.
Okay, hold on a second. I got to clear things up because you guys are getting all confused. No, you do not need an ID to get into Walt Disney World Orlando. Okay? Orlando. And the vaccination stuff, which I don't want to really get into, that's in California. That's not in Orlando. Our governor put the X on that real quick. Yeah. He's like, you don't need that to come here and enjoy Now, the issue that we could run into is that if the theme parks require that in the state of Florida, but if they would have been required that by now. So I don't think that's going to happen. So we're talking two different states here. The California one is very, very strict. Orlando is like wide open. So they've opened up a lot of their hotels as well too. So the hotels are doing their thing, and it's been pretty impressive.
Since they're open, I wonder if they're going to start selling annual passes again for Orlando, Walt Disney World.
I think Disney World is going to wait until Disneyland decides what they want to do with their annual passes, or introduce a new version. Or I think they're going to try because that's usually the way it goes, is Disney World bounces their annual passes. They make their changes in accordance to how Disneyland does theirs. Like, they work together. So I think they're going to wait and see what happens. If Disneyland decides, well, we don't know yet, you go ahead. Or I think that's a Josh D'Amaro and the Florida guy thing, whose name I can't think of right now.
So for those that don't know, you cannot buy a new annual pass for Walt Disney World Orlando right now. You can renew your existing one. If you have one, you can renew that. But you cannot buy a new one if you don't already have one. The other thing too that I'm getting a little frustrated with is Tables in Wonderland. That's a membership to like a dining club. You get 20% off your meal, and it includes adult beverages for participating restaurants, and pretty much almost everything takes tables in, or at least took Tables in Wonderland. And then during the situation where they shut everything down, they extended that for like 4 months. I would continue to bring my card even though 4 months had passed, and a lot of times they would still honor it, but now I guess they've all pretty much phased out by now. So they're like, this date's passed. I can't take this anymore. So you can't renew that right now. And I don't understand why, because most of the restaurants are back open. And why they're not doing that, I don't know. I guess they would just want you to pay full price.
They don't have there's no dining plans available right now. It's so weird. So
right. For resort guests, there's no dining plans available either. So I don't understand why.
We here at Park Hoppin have noticed Christmas time, we gave SeaWorld the number one and Disney the bottom of the barrel as far as their Christmas stuff.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Theme park ticket value, we gave Universal number one because they were they just wouldn't stop giving us stuff when all this stuff was happening. Disney was at the bottom. They were just like, nah, full price. Universal extended us. It gave us an extra 3 months too. All that stuff. Legoland was up there too, because Legoland, it's not very big, but their annual pass is like $100, so it's not that much.
Well, the thing with Universal right now too, for those of you who have members of the military in your family, friends, boyfriends, husbands, whatever, it's $200 2 park 2 day, good through December 31st, unlimited days. So you pay for 2 park 2 days, but you can he can come anytime he wants.
You can go to SeaWorld for free. Military people.
Yes, that too.
Yep. How you like them Snapples? So all I'm saying is that SeaWorld has we went to the Universal Food Festival and I like them both. But holy crap, the SeaWorld Food Festival was not it was like a buffet. It wasn't even like snacks. It was like a freaking buffet. I couldn't even get through I'm so glad we didn't buy the bigger card. The food was just so they just kept plopping it on. Like, here you go, sir. Here you go.
Very, very good portions.
Yeah, crazy
And
portions.
it was
Like
good.
I'm like
It was
full. Like
good.
we were like at the end of the day, we were like choking it down.
Yeah.
We have a video on our channel where Odin breaks down everything. If you want to check it out, I think it is veterans too, but
It's veterans too. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, exactly. SeaWorld has like they stepped up. They've been stepping up big time. I think they like they sniffed some blood, and we're like, we're gonna look at this. There you go, Tugs. That's for you.
Diego Flores.
Thanks, Diego. Thank you.
This is a mandatory Tugs looks beautiful super chat for $5.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's
very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
Copy.
So yeah, when I go to Disney World on Sunday or Hollywood Studios, it'll be interesting to see the crowds. I haven't been to Disney in a good minute. I think it's been over a month. I just really haven't. The last time I went was with Anna. We went to Animal Kingdom, and that was it.
That's been a while. Well, no, I went to Epcot.
And we didn't even stay that long because we were exhausted. So, hey, Justin.
Hi, that was just here to listen.
You came in at the last minute.
Justin,
how you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing great. Cedar Point and Kings Island are going to open up soon, and I'm very excited about that.
Their posts.
Yeah, and we have a few videos planned on that to hype everyone up for it. So, very much looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Everyone keeps asking.
Coming, right?
All right.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm gonna do for you guys.
I just posted the video in the chat.
Oh yeah, there. Thank you. Here it is right here. Watch this. Odin breaks it down. Like I don't want to give out false information, but Odin breaks it down in this video for you guys. Thank you for your service. Take advantage of it.
Absolutely.
Okay, there you go.
And take advantage if you want to do Universal too. Take advantage of their deal too. I think you have to buy them on base though. I don't know if they do it at the gate, but right, your guys' ticket thing. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know.
Yeah, Odin did a great job. I see a lot of Disney hate in the chat. That's great. So make sure you watch my live stream on Sunday from Galaxy's Edge. It'll be fun. Hopefully they'd have the fireworks there, but maybe not. So we'll see.
That would be awesome.
We'll see. It's supposed to be a surprise test. So also the People Movers ride is back up. We have one person who constantly spams every single video. John, he's around. He's around.
What's wrong with people really loving the People Mover?
I've never been on it. It's always been broken.
I know they opened it and then it broke like in 4 hours.
I have bad memories. You
want to know something? I really appreciate. Listen, this is just me talking. I get it. Trust me. I freaking get it. What was released today from Disney, and I know everyone heard about it. I get it. It's aggravating. It's frustrating, and it sucks. But I will say this, all of us here on Park Hoppin', we at least are not being bought and sold like some other theme park channels that are out there. We're not going there saying, it's so wonderful here, zippity doo-dah, zippity yay. No, we go there and go, this sucks. That's okay. At the end of the day, we feel like with Jeremy and talking, like if we don't say what they're doing right and just say that everything is wrong, then they'll never learn how to keep going. But at least you'll know that here you're going to get, we always tell the truth, like what we like, what we don't like. Like we said earlier, we thought SeaWorld was the better Christmas option. And we had families email us saying, thank you for that information. We thought the ticket value Universal was the better option. Maybe Disney didn't like that we said that. So you know what I'm saying? It's like,
it works both ways.
So it's like we've gone there and I have we have an annual pass. I think mine's good for another 4 months, and then we'll figure it out from there. But it's
mine expires in July.
We are very upset. Listen, you think Tugs is happy about everything? She's freaking aggravated about Splash Mountain and about Snow White and all. We're aggravated about that. And when we go there, we point that crap out and say, this is wrong. And then we find 100 people in the park that says the same thing that agrees with us. So it's kind of like we're trying to do our best with what we got. But listen, I get it, man. I feel it. I feel it. I appreciate it. It's
man.
No, I hear you. It sucks, man. It sucks. But here's the other problem. Here's the other issue. When people say don't go to Disney World anymore, just go to Universal. You don't understand, like 30% of Universal has The Simpsons, has Marvel. It has Disney stuff in it. And they're making sure like Disney gets money from that. It's like, what do you, so, you know, it's hard to avoid boycotting Disney 100%. Plus we all have family and friends that work there that, you know, we all want to support and all that stuff. So it's trust me, we're doing what we can. We're doing what we can with what we got. So, I totally, trust me, we all feel your frustrations. We're all just as mad. And I can't wait for all of us here on the panel to start when the world starts to open up just a little bit more. There's other places we all want to go together. We really do. I can't wait to get to Hershey Park. We can't wait, all of us, to go. All of us here, Tugs and Lee and all of us. We'd love to. We'd love to go, but unfortunately, it seems like Florida is the only one that's really like open enough for us to think. So, you know, to film our stuff and everything. But,
yeah, and Ohio is seasonal, so you know.
Yeah, that's a problem too. So is a couple of the other smaller parks like Dollywood is seasonal, and so
I regret missing an opportunity to go there, but
I want to go.
All my family went, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna film videos today instead. But I'm like, I should have went. Then I could have told you guys about it because I've heard a lot of great things about it.
I've heard good things too. Like I've heard it's actually really, like, it sounds silly, but it's actually really good. So I'll get there.
If I go to places like Dolly World and stuff, Tugs and all, so other people got to come with me. I can't go by myself.
Dollywood, not Dolly.
I mean Dollywood. What did I say? Dolly World. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'll go with you. Heck yeah. Yeah, I want to come to Texas too. And I want to do.
It costs money.
I also want to do. I mean, I don't want to, but I also need to do the Circus Thunderdome. The stupid theme park we have here is Adventure Dome.
What was really I'll be back in Vegas, I think, in August, and hopefully me and Tugs will be able to ride the roller coasters if they open up.
On top of the towers there?
New York.
The New York. They were testing the New York one yesterday. The day before I was driving home from work, they had it empty, but it was testing. So hopefully it'll be open. Dolly Parton's great. I adore her. But the Adventure Dome, maybe I'll wait till August, Jay, and I'll drag you with me, and that way I'm not alone at the Adventure Dome.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to do it by myself. At least we have two of us to record. But then
October, I think Fright Dome is supposed to come back in October for all you Halloween people.
Yes, and I hope you guys are ready for that because Halloween Horror Nights. We got a lot of Halloween stuff. We can't wait for that. I think they're going to get an early jump on that. Like that might open like mid-September.
That's going to make their money back a lot.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is.
We watched it, but there was nobody on it. Like they were running it when I was in Vegas, but there was nobody on it. Is it really?
When? Is it?
It wasn't when I was there. I'm just saying, like I went there by myself, and they said that they were just running it on the weekends, but nobody was on it. Like they were running it to make it look cool, but there was nobody on it. And so that's cool if they opened it up. I mean, listen, Tugs lives down the street, so she would know.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything. But
what's the other? Is the coaster gone from the tower?
You talking about Stratosphere?
I have no idea.
No, it's not gone.
That's the one that hangs over the side, right?
No. There's the roller coaster that goes around the top, like in a circle.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them, right?
There's that one. Then there's the shooter that shoots you up the needle, and then there's the top. I call it the drop of death. Probably.
Isn't there one where
it's actually pretty tame. It's tame.
I don't know if I could fit. It looks small.
The rules for Vegas right now, we're open at 80% capacity, supposedly. Masks are still a thing. Would recommend reservations for any restaurants you want to go to because we're sold out. Some good news. We are sold out for the rest of the summer on the weekends.
Really?
For Caesars.
So this is funny. I just got a message from Disney saying that you have been selected to participate in the early queue for Rise of the Resistance. Would you like to accept?
Heck yeah.
So tomorrow's Mother's Day.
Oh.
So bring your masks to Vegas.
That's crazy.
Bring your masks and bring your mothers.
And bring your moms.
Yep.
When did they start doing that?
Chippendales is open. Or no, Thunder for None Under is open. If your mom's into that sort of thing.
By the way, I'm going to be visiting Vegas in a few weeks here.
Somebody's watching me.
So I'll be in town.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
I'll be here, maybe. What?
Okay. I hope so. If it's not the one weekend that you're in like Florida.
It might be.
Oh my
depending
gosh.
on what day it is.
I'll let you know.
Okay. I'm going to Austin in June, so.
Okay.
I probably will accept. We'll see. I don't know how long I'm going to stay there. I just want to see if they have fireworks.
I want to go to
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. I've never got that before, ever. Have you guys got that?
What is it exactly? An early viewing of Rise of the Skywalker?
No,
Resistance?
that I can get into the queue early. Yeah, it's right here. That's so crazy.
Do it. Oh, they cleaned up the Mardi Gras tree. Oh.
I've never got that before, ever. Usually you have to be in the park.
Did you sign up for something?
I thought they stopped doing that.
What?
Everybody say hi to Gina in the chat. She just sent me a text saying she's watching.
Hi.
She's watching the park.
What up, girl?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm so embarrassed. I need to change into something nicer.
Yeah, sorry. I'll just kick you out. That's cool. I'm just kidding, man.
Hello.
Yeah. You never know when she's lurking. So
you never know when anyone's lurking.
Always
to be honest.
lurking. Just an FYI.
Yeah, that's
just
true.
assume she's always lurking. If Jay is live,
she won't say. Wait, I know what her alt account. Hold on. Okay.
Everybody say hi.
I feel lost.
I'm always lost.
I've heard good things about Thorpe Park. I would love to.
I mean, Jay's just laughing, and I don't know what's going on.
He's not going to pay attention to the rest of the stream now. To be on his phone.
Hi, Gina. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Lee, I don't want you to feel left out. So
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
He's not going to pay attention now.
All right, she's mad at me for something. All right, so so anyway, that being said, all right, I don't know what wait, did I get the super chat? I think I missed it.
There's a $10 one.
In general, because you're on your phone.
If you ever decide to go international, here in the UK, our two biggest parks are Alton Towers and Thorpe Park. Did I say that right?
Thorpe.
What I say? Thorpe Park. Definitely worth a Google to see what you would be in for.
I've heard so many good things about Thorpe Park. I want to go so bad. I've never even been overseas, so I would literally kill to go overseas right now.
I've been overseas. I've done a lot of the Asian theme parks over in China and Dubai. I didn't record them, so yeah. Thorpe Park. Is that what I said? Thorpe. Thank you for the $10 super chat, and cheers to you, my friend, for the oh shoot. I totally ruined that. I was supposed to click on something. There.
Is it?
That's gonna be me on the VelociCoaster. I can feel it.
Everyone's saying it's pretty good. Rope.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard these are the things that I heard.
Rope. Throat park. Drunk said it wrong. Yeah, I know I said it wrong. That's what I'm saying. I know I said it wrong. And the offer's still there to take Jay to the Harry Potter experience where they filmed all the movies and sets. Where's that at?
London.
London. WB Studios.
Oh, of course. I didn't know if it was a special.
I want to go there, so that's been on my bucket list for a hot minute. That's the only reason I would go to London, to see Big Ben and go to the Harry Potter thing and then bounce.
I would love to go to whatever castle they filmed like the first 2 movies. I don't care about the other movies; just the first 2 were really good. They're all great, but I love the first 2 near and dear to my heart. I'd love to see the castles where they filmed the exteriors. They
have tours.
Yeah, I heard. I don't know how things are in London. Force Ghost Jeremy, but yeah, they may not be open. You may have to just go there yourself.
Yeah.
Give a self-guided tour.
First of all, I'm like 6'3.5" and 260. Me going as Hermione. God, me going as that little child would not look right.
You had it right the first time, Hermione.
I almost said Heine.
Whoa.
Let's see. The other place that we want to get to before we end the stream is we got to get to Gatorland.
I've been asking to go to Gatorland.
I know. We gotta go.
Every time I'm in town, let's go to Gatorland. Everybody's like, nah, man. I want to zip line over the Gators. I'm the only one that'll do it. I want to do it.
Yeah, I can't do it because you gotta weigh. You gotta weigh under 225 pounds, and sadly, that ain't me. So I'm going to make a YouTube video on how they're shaming big people like me, like those other theme park channels do when they can't fit in the ride and they get on YouTube and like, how dare you, Universal? At least Disney caters to me. And they went on and on. Remember that crap? And they went on and on and on, wanting an apology.
Anyway, Lee and I are going to zip line over the Gators next time I'm out there.
Wait, is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Nope.
Oh, yes.
Nope.
First of all right, Justin, let me tell you something. Alligators here in Florida are like squirrels. Like my brother has them under his car almost once a week at his front. They don't do anything. They don't bite people. They do nothing.
No.
If they did, it would be on the news all the time. But you can't. They're not on it's never on the news.
Florida would be less populated if they did.
I can't.
No, we just have guys who wrestle their dogs away from alligators.
Yeah, they literally like pick up the alligator and they're like, "Let go of my dog." And
I saw that video of the little one trying to take the dog, and he just leaps in there and he just punches him. Yeah, kudos to that guy. That was awesome. And the cigar never came out of his mouth. That's how cool it was.
I've seen that video.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm in perfect. My shape is more.
I like the guy. I like the guy
too. Hair shape,
just like pushing the gator away. He's like, "Get away from me!" And this when they're in the swamp, they're fishing or something in the swamp, and he just like pushes the gator who's coming up behind him like this in the water.
Yeah, they don't really do anything. Yeah, the snakes are definitely the worst.
I want to go to Gator.
We need to go. That's like me and Tugs went to Dino World in Tampa.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
That was cool. Should probably go back and see that. Probably a little different. There was some cheese. There was some.
But it was so much fun.
Yeah, I'm pretty much puffy pear shaped. Pear's better than the apple. Yeah, right.
I'm still thinking about like the gator being under my car.
Small top and a big bottom.
Gator's pretty good. It's like chicken. It's kind of like chicken.
I want to eat gator. We had a Louisiana restaurant here.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You never had it, Tugs?
No. We had a Louisiana restaurant here that I wanted to try, but they closed down because of the pandemic. So we've lost Jay, you guys. He's gone.
I know where you can get it next time you're in town, Tugsy.
I wish I could share. I wish I could share this person. I swear.
I'm so down. Lee, take me.
On a serious note, obesity is a serious problem being angry about. your own problem and not being catered to is 100 when it is reducing life expectations expectancy. Gosh, it's
Yeah,
English, Jay. Drastically made not to be the best. Listen, my only problem was people live their life however they want. You know, if you're a close friend of mine and I think you're doing something that are hurting yourself, I will step in and say something. But there's this guy who went on this tirade on how he wants to boycott Universal because he couldn't fit in a ride, and I was like, that's a little much. It's a little much, in my personal opinion. Now, listen, I ain't no small chicken, so it's like, you know, yeah. I know. Keep it up. There it is. There it is. Do some more sit-ups, Johnny Lawrence. That's it.
Yep.
You know.
Or like do a push-up or something. No, but seriously, there are some older rides. Like I was riding last summer. I rode the Beast, and I did not realize just how, because it was made in the 70s, how kind of slim it was. You know, and yeah, for like tall people, I can like, you know, sometimes, you know, when you go through a tunnel and you put your hands up, it's just like, no, don't do that. You're worried about it, like, you know, getting your fingers cut off or something. You know, it's definitely a tight fit, and you know, it's really just about safety. It's not, you know, to shame you. It's just, you know, it's like sometimes you just can't fit into some of the older rides, or you know, you're like too big or something. You know, I don't know, man. It's not supposed to shame you or anything, but it's just for
this
safety.
This is the statement. This is what what all of us are trying to say. People should live their lives the way they choose, but they should deal with the consequences at risk that comes with them. 100.
3 million.
If you want to live at a buffet, man, have fun. Go for it.
People per year.
But don't complain like me. Look, I'm tall. There's some things I just can't fit. I can't go to places and be like, you're not, this is too short for me or whatever. Like, it is what it is, man.
That person felt about the VelociCoaster.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's like you can't ride all the kiddie rides, Jay. Sometimes
yeah, I can't ride some of the adult rides, man. Listen, the Green Gots ride, I love the Green Gots ride, but I have a problem fitting in it. But I do fit in it. But it's like, you can see me, like, it's just my knees are like pushed up against it, and it's a little snug for me. And I have to like mentally, I know where the bumps are. So if I'm not ready, like it'll hit my knees and stuff hard. But I like going on it. I'm not going to get off the ride and make a video going, how dare you? Yeah. My legs are too long for this ride.
The friend I went with on Saturday that I took around, he's as tall as Jay is, just about. And he had the same problem, the knees. It's not necessarily the width on that ride, but it's the knees for sure. Trey. Like outrun velociraptors.
I love Trey so much. Look at Mags with the pear shape. For $5. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Always feeling the love. You're always encouraging and everything. There it is. I want your next shirt to be Jay as a puffy bear. All right. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. And for that super chat, we give you. I'm a mess.
Every time.
Look at Justin.
My favorite one. That's clips that you post every time.
Yeah, I always live my life that way. That's just how it is.
Was that Lee in the video, by the way? No. I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding. No, I'm
my man.
Hi, Hordes. What's going on, Hordes?
Jay definitely can ride some kiddie rides.
I've seen it.
Yeah, support the channel. Thank you for the $2.
Thanks.
And we're gonna wrap it up. Yeah. Trey says.
Trey, I would trip you. No offense.
Oh, dang.
To be fair, unless you're Tommy Jarvis, none of the dudes are getting out of there alive. So
that's true. That's true. Only the girls survived that movie. That's right. That's a good point.
Well, Trey's also black, so he's the first to die, no matter what.
trouble.
That's just how that is. We all know how that works.
He could be that guy who's like punching Jason
Trey,
so much, and then
oh my gosh! Yes, the more you train and gain muscle mass. Yep.
That's what happens when you do those squats.
Watch for the booty and the thighs. Those thighs.
Trey's like, dang.
I love you, Trey. I mean, I would try and definitely. I would be like, come on, come run with me. But the minute you clap, you're done. I'm done.
It's like one of the rules for surviving a horror movie. You can never drink and do drugs.
I can't.
Are you okay, man?
Trey's like, I'm fat. I accept it. If I was in a movie, I'd be dead. And I do drugs. Like,
you got all the things against you, Trey.
Trey, my friend, this is
Never
for you.
say.
We could not. All right, this
Why
dream
don't
is.
you hold your nose so you can smell it?
Who did? I can't remember if that was me or you that went. Ooh, like. Was that me?
I thought it was the guy next was doing it to his kid.
I wish. Listen,
like
I know it's gross. I know it's gross. It's just the fact, the whole thing that happened on that day.
Exactly.
You seen this little loud kid just screaming, "I want to see the penguins."
Yeah.
He's like, "Dad, it's coming! Look at this penguin!" And we're just like, "No, penguin." The penguin came from the top. I'm not kidding. It hopped down like a couple times. Saw the kid, turned around and shot at him, and then walked away. Sorry. We're just chilling.
That was a perfect setup.
Here. That's all we are. The best part was when Krista came in, she goes, "Hey, that's me. It's a penguin." This is why Trey and I are fam. LOL, says Orbs. Yeah. All right, that's it, man. I'm done. I got my own stream in 30 minutes. If y'all want to go over there and continue on with this madness. We'll see. So look for us Sunday. If you hate Disney, you don't have to tune in. I get it. I will not be mad at you. No, I'm not gonna be bothered by it. Sunday I'll be at Galaxy's Edge, unless it rains. And I'm going there like around 5 p.m. So the live stream might be at 7, right when the sun's going down, to see if they do fireworks. And if I get there and they don't do it, then I'll just walk around for an hour with everybody and then call it a day. I don't plan on eating there or buying anything there. I do want to see if I can steal a spork, because the sporks are all back. So everyone's been talking about the sporks. So we're gonna do that. We got a video with Tugs and Lee that's gonna be uploaded next week. That's gonna be kind of fun. I should be at Legoland.
You got my other one though, right?
The food review one. Yeah, I have that one too. I plan on being at Legoland, I think, this week too, live on Wednesday or Thursday. And then the week after that, I have a couple days at Universal Studios. So it's going to be, I know people always come.
No, yeah. I can't do that. I
can't either. I get aggravated. Like, and they all think it's funny in the chat.
It's so annoying. Same with like slow drivers too. Like if they're going like 10 under, I can't stand it.
Or when people just stop.
I have given away. We have given away some of those Geeks and Gamers ears, and I plan on doing more. If you're like, I didn't hear about it, I missed out. Just keep watching, keep watching, keep watching. Been contacting people and mailing those things out, so we're gonna do more. One of us will drop a video on the members. If you're a member of this channel and just tell you how you can get one if you want one. And we'll go from there. Also, I think that's it. We're going to try to get Krista down in August. And hopefully we can plan with all of us who can make it to Florida when she's here. That'd be kind of fun to have a couple days. And yeah, and I plan on being in California when I can get in there. Yeah, so that's all that's coming. There's a lot of cool stuff coming up. Wait, what? What was that?
You really want to watch the entertaining video, go way back at the beginning of this channel. And the last day Disney World was open, and he was at Magic Kingdom with the fireworks. You want to see Jay rage? Watch that live.
I was upset that day because I didn't know when it was going to open up, and I had the perfect setup. Like, I was in the perfect spot, and this big dude just walked. He literally put his ass right in front of the camera. Like, he just walked up and stopped. And I'm like, hey, buddy. I'm like yelling at him. And then he finally's like, oh, sorry. And he moved.
Total Karen. Total Karen.
So, you know, that's the only time I ever did I did every single ride the Magic Kingdom that day. The only time I've ever was able to do that was that day. That was so weird. I've never been able to do that since. Even on the days that we went when you came to town, Tugs, and it was butt empty. I don't know why. Like, that day I got there early. I rode every single ride, every kiddie ride, every ride. And then it got packed at the fireworks. Then like every theme park closed and all the cast members came to the fireworks. What a crazy day that was.
That was crazy day.
Yeah, every single ride. Also, the Tron ride is back up construction.
Yeah.
That's going well. That should be, I don't know if that's gonna open up this year, but
I think they're aiming for 2022.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The 50th year anniversary kicks off in October, right?
Yeah, the holidays, by the way, those of you who are planning on traveling for the holidays this year, start planning yesterday, because between Halloween celebrations that were announced, the 50th anniversary, it's the holidays at Disney especially are going to be absolutely insane this year. So just start planning now.
I was so mad at my family for they were like, we were just happened to be there at Disney World for Easter, and they decided, yeah, let's go to the Magic Kingdom on Easter Sunday. I'm like, are you crazy? Like, no, let's not do that ever. Then that's when we waited like 3 hours in the People Mover, and I thought it was going to be a roller coaster. That's why I hate that
I gotta
ride.
tell you, man, like if I never go to the Magic Kingdom, that's a rough part.
I heard too, John. Yeah. So the holidays are insane at Disney anyway, but they're going to be even more insane this year because of all the celebrating. So
when is the Flower and Garden Festival over with? Do you know, Tugsy?
May. I think the 22nd. May 22nd.
All right.
It's going to be so crowded that there's going to be a line outside the men's room. That's when you know it's a problem.
Some days
I gotta get there to cover that festival.
Oh no, I'm lying. They extended it July 5th.
July. Okay. All right. Cool.
All right. So we're gonna end it. Anna is coming back. Hopefully, we could plan with more people to come hang out with her. She has a season pass to Universal. She wants to use it. So we're working on that now. Yeah, that was fun. And yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff coming. So just stay with us. You're not gonna believe some of the amazing special guests that Jeremy has planned that we can't announce, that nobody knows about but me and him. Ha ha ha. Anyway.
Wow.
That's how it is. You're welcome.
Feel part of the team.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Right? Go team.
You're welcome. You're all so welcome.
This a fan.